Alright lads, I've been seeing a certain map that seems to have just popped up out of nowhere. One of the most legendary maps to ever exist. One that all the OGs know about and get the biggest nostalgia boners when thinking of. It's Kino Der Toten. Yeah, did you actually think I was going to say Raid? Let's get one thing clear about the Raid remaster. I couldn't give a fuck. One reason Black Ops 1 was just such a good game for zombies is because it's the game where the mode started popping the fuck off, and it all started on Kino Der Toten. This was the first map I ever played, so it's already special to me with the memories I have on it. If you play zombies but I've never heard of them at Kino Der Toten, then who the fuck are you? I actually feel bad for like the little shits that grew up with Fortnite instead of Kino, because this shit was childhood for most people, and Fortnite is literal cancer combined with AIDS that literally makes me ill. And wait a second, get the fucking gameplay out of here. The map is incredibly simple, has one of the most powerful wonder weapons to ever exist, is the one map where we're playing with randoms isn't the definition of AIDS, and the Easter egg song is banging. But lads, I'm gonna be real here. As much as this is my fave map of all time, a certain group of cunts, not gonna say any names because they know who they are, it's Treyarch, are potentially gonna do something that could be bullshit, and I actually do hope it is bullshit. There's been rumors and mentions of Kino Der Toten being remastered in Cold War fucking zombies. Yes! I know some people are fucking happy to hear that, and I don't blame them. It's Kino Der Toten, the most classic zombie map to ever exist, but here's me being dead honest, I don't really want a Kino remake. Don't get me wrong, if we get one, then I'll play it and I'll enjoy it, but let me explain before wishing me out AIDS. Kino Der Toten is a beautiful map and it's special to me, but it wasn't too long ago when we already got a remake for it. And yes, I know Black Ops 3 is like nearly 5 years old now, but Black Ops 3 was the last good zombies game. BO4 pissed me off and pissed most people off because all the Ether maps were remakes. D Machine is the first original map since Go fucking Crovey, and before you say, it's not an original map because it's a Kino Der Toten remake, then you can shut your bellend mouth up. Kino Der Toten makes up a tiny fraction of D Machine and has been redesigned so much that it's basically a new original area of the map. D Machine is one of the most original zombie maps to ever exist in my opinion at this point, and it's literally got another map as part of it. Like, Treyarch had to have done something extra fucking good for me to say that. Lads, I think one of my biggest problems with a Cold War Kino remake would be all to do with the Thunder Gun. You can buy ammo for any gun, including wonder weapons in Cold War, as much as you want. So imagine buying ammo for an infinite damage wonder weapon. And it's not like they can nerf it either, because if they do, then half the zombies fans will probably just summon Satan against them. I won't be pissed off at all if we don't get a Kino remake. I know loads of people are begging for it, literally, but I will not be upset in any way if we don't get it, because it's already been remade on Black Ops 3. So if I wanted to, I could just go on Black Ops 3 and go play it. Now, I haven't seen any videos or anything on potential teasers, so I'm not really 100% sure as to what actually means this will be remastered, mainly because I don't give much of a fuck whether it does or not. It'd be nice to see it again, I'm not gonna lie, especially in the better graphics, but it would be nicer to get an original map. I said in a video long before Cold War came out that remasters in between original maps being released would be a good thing. If that's what Treyarch are doing, then you know what, that's perfect. I have no problems. Treyarch, you do you. My biggest worry is them going down the same path as Black Ops 4 with nothing but remakes, because they definitely have proved themselves with D Machine that they can still make amazing original maps. It's not like Kino, they can really do the same thing they did with Nact, where you can just throw it in as part of a brand new map, because Kino is an actual big map. Obviously it takes place in a theater, so there's a whole open world around that building that could be explored, which you can see when you go in the alley outside area of Kino. I prefer that, where they set it near Kino, but it's not actually a remake of it. But what I really don't want is for them to expand it in any way like they did with Black Ops 4 maps, because that would most likely either be the same as adding nothing or making the map just worse. Now, if we are getting a Kino remake just for the sake of Treyarch giving us a map to play on while we wait for the next one, then you know what? I have no problem with that, because the more and more I play D Machine, the harder it gets for me to enjoy. It's not a bad map, but camo grinding on just one map and doing that pretty much every day has just become very fucking annoying. Once again, whether we do get Kino or not, I don't give any fucks, because I'd happily play it. but I want new shit. Kino is just... it's too simple of a map for it to be innovative in any way, because it's just hop on with the lads, see who gets the thunder gun first, train around the stage area for as long as you want, and just don't get shit on by them little smelly fuckers. But it's literally just, with the thunder gun and buying ammo for it, it's just fucking with my head whether this will be a good thing or not. I can't think of one bad thing to say about Kino. It's my all-time favourite map, but I also know that the high round community is already pissed off of how beginner-friendly Cold War already is, with the a million self-revives you could get every game, and the ray gun ring of fire strats, and the armor basically making it very difficult for you to die. Like, Kino, if they do remake it, it'd have to be different. It just has to be different, because Megatons are the thing that make D Machine the most challenging. At first, I fucking hated them, but now I see that the Megatons in D Machine are 100% needed, because without the Megatons, then you know what, D Machine would literally be the easiest map of all time. So if they do remake Kino, but they make it completely different, and I mean completely, essentially change the fucking layout of it, then you know, I have no problems with that. But I feel like it is definitely going to need a boss, maybe something not as AIDS as the Megatons, but not something piss easy. It needs some kind of challenge. I've said before, but one thing Cold War needs right now to really make everyone happy is a hardcore mode that strips the game back down to the basic classic zombies. No salvage, no armory, no ammo crates, no streaks or buildables, no fancy shit, just you, the box, the perks, the map, because I agree with those that say Cold War is a participation trophy. It's so easy. A hardcore mode would make everyone happy though, because then you get the noobs that can have as much fun as they want playing normal, and then you get the sweaty neeks that can get to round 100 and feel like they have achieved something. Kino is a legendary map, and the thing is, if it does get remade now, for some people that will actually be a fresh brand new map, and to them I'm just there like, your childhood must have been beyond depressing. I fucking love Kino, but if that's the new map that Treyarch are gonna give us, then that is complete bullshit, because I'm not gonna really be that happy. But if this is just a new map for us to have fun and wait while the next map is still being made, and then not too long after Kino comes out, then we do get a brand new map, then you know what, it's extra content for the fucking game. It'd be a perfect map for camo grinding as well, I'm not gonna lie. And just knowing that we are getting something brand new, then I'm fine with it. Honestly, I just couldn't give much of a fuck, so long as we do get new shit, because I'm not gonna be happy if we just get constant remakes. I would happily play Kino again, but at the same time, I can do that right fucking now by just going on Black Ops 3. We don't need Kino in Cold War. So if they do remake it, then I just see no point in it, and then I'll just end up playing it for fucking 4 hours and get to around 1 million with the thunder gun, because mate, so long as the thunder gun is what's returning, then everyone will be getting to ridiculously high rounds. And if you haven't even played or heard of Kino, then do you even like zombies?